Welcome to my salon and welcome to it's always fun in here, but this is my wash day. So typically I will wash my hair and do a deep conditioning treatment for myself while I'm cleaning my salon. Today I am going to try Maria Nila's Bond Builder to see what the difference is. So I'm going to talk more about that as we go on, but first I'm going to start off. We are at day 3. It's time to wash it. We're putting it to a true test, but my hair is fine. I do bleach it and I'm in the Mountain West, so it's pretty dry, but I also want volume. So I'm going to be washing first with the Maria Nila volume, and this is one that I've loved. So as you can see, I let people test it a lot, try it, see if they like it. This, for my finer haired girls and for those that know, volume shampoo can give you volume, but it can also leave you dry and flighty. This one just hits the balance right in the middle and I love it. So that's what we're going to be washing with. We're going to be using the shampoo and the conditioner, and I'm going to show you their Bond Builder. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. But first, we're going to wash through this. I did want you to see this. So it is good, just bright theme here. But you can see just like a good normal consistency. It's not super gunky. It lathers well when I put water with it. It doesn't leave my hair with buildup. But I'm gonna wash and then we will talk more about this Bond Builder and Maria Nila in general. As you can see, I've wet my hair, so if you ever wonder how hairstylists, we do our own sometimes, so we're not trading. I've just went through and I've wet my hair, and I'm going to show you. This is, again, the Maria Nila shampoo. So I have hair about down to my shoulders. So I'll take about a quarter size amount, really work it in. And I'm going to start at my scalp. So shampoo was always made for your scalp. That's what it was always for. But I'm just going to go through and I'm really going to get some of this through your hair, and I'm going to let just the suds clean out the rest of the hair, because we're trying to get rid of that sweat, the oil, dead skin, everything that's just been sitting on your scalp. I'm trying to just sectioning it out with my fingers and going back. I will be double shampooing today because it's been 3 days. So that first shampoo will go through and loosen it and loosen some gunk. It'll rinse it and then we'll shampoo again, and that kind of washes away everything else. So especially if you've got finer hair, or if you go 2 or 3 days and your hair needs it daily, or vice versa with that, a double shampoo is fantastic. But have this one. See, it's not set in the sun because it is dirty. Well, you'll see more. It will set a little bit more on that second wash as it's actually taking everything down. So we have done the first wash, rinsed everything out. Like I said, I am going to do it again because my hair, we've been playing, it's summer, it just needs a little. So I'm going to use about the same amount there. Lather it up and just work it through the whole way. I think you can see those suds already. That's cleaning stuff out, and we're going to carry some good stuff out of there. So second wash, we've got all the suds out of it. You can just kind of my hair. If you're in the shower, you just be upside down, right? But I'm going to take the same volume shampoo. Right now, really, I test this Bond Builder out, but just need something a little bit lighter. So I'm going to take a similar scent to their volume shampoo. A little bit different color, a little bit lighter, a little bit not as runny, but still a great consistency. It's great, smells really good. And I'm going to run it through my hands and my fingers and run it right through the ends of my hair. So if you are doing this at home and not washing your hair over a shampoo bowl, this would look the same as pulling it through like a ponytail. We're putting a ponytail on the bottom. So and I'm just going to let it work in there. My hair has been a little bit drier. And I'm not tugging through it either. You can see I do have a little bit of few snarls, right? My hair needs a haircut and it is time. So I'm excited to use this Bond Builder to see how different it looks and it feels like. But that is one thing as you're going through, you don't want to rip your hair out. You just want to be really gentle with it. And so that's what we're doing with this conditioner, just going through ends to ends and making sure it's really distributed throughout the rest of the hair. My hair's drinking it up today, so I will take just a bit more, just a pea-size amount, I'm gonna hit the ones that need a little bit more attention. This is just one more tip for my fine haired girls, and this one is a Spawn Builder is designed for if you've got finer hair or drier hair. As I took this, so I am using a microfiber towel, and as you can see, I'm just using it like a sponge. I'm not running my hands back and forth like this. I want to be as gentle as I can on it instead of going through it. You'll see that in the cartoons, right, when people go through and they just go crazy on their hair. This actually can help, that can contribute to more breakage in it. So I'm just gonna go through here. We'll move this and then we'll show you the Spawn Builder, and we'll show some final results as well. So now that my hair is towel dried, we're gonna use this. So this is for those that have highlighted, bleached, longer weathered ends, finer hair, those that do a lot of heat. So honestly, my hair is at the point that I am about all 4 of those. This week I'm getting a haircut to get rid of those. So what we're gonna do, so this is a spray. Also has a heat protectant in it, which I love. So we're gonna blow dry and we won't have to put a whole ton in there. So again, just your normal packaging or it's at, as I get, but this is what it looks like. So it's clear, look at it, got a little bit of a green. All their packaging kind of looks like that. It's pretty and it just blends all together and looks nice on your shelf too. So this is what we're gonna do, is we're gonna take the pump here and we wanna put it on, well, we've gotta prime it first, so I'll show you my hand here. That's just like you were spraying water almost. And we're gonna try and focus this. So we don't need it all the way from your scalp to the ends. We're focused on the mids to the ends of your hair here. About 3 sprays here. Has, again, just a light scent to it. It's not one that knocks you over. I think that's the one that my clients really enjoy, is that it's got a pleasant smell, but it doesn't knock you over, because sometimes just too much. So make sure you can see those scents. They're ready to go. So what this is doing, so when things talk about being a bond builder, so your hair has a cuticle in it, right? And as we highlight and bleach, those ends can kind of open, and if you imagine they're like a road that gets some dents and stuff in it. What this bond builder does is it goes in and it kind of fills in those bumpy roads. So it's gonna go in, find where there is a spot, and repair that. I can tell you I like this already. My hair, you saw where it was. It's gliding through really well. You always do want to start at the bottom and go up. So that will result in less breakage. Your hair is actually more fragile when it is wet. So we don't want to be tugging and pulling a whole lot as we're trying to preserve that. But already, this is shortening my dry time. This would be perfect for if you've got some younger girls that just have fine, curly or straight hair. Like we said, highlighted, bleached, use a lot of heat styling. This is gonna go in and help. The people that this is not for, honestly, is if you have virgin hair, not really dry, it's just normal, you're not gonna see a lot of improvement from here, because this is going in and finding those damaged parts on the hair shaft and filling it. So as you can see here, you're gonna go through and we're gonna comb it through. So this is a leave-in bond builder, so I don't have to go in and wash it out for the day, and it also means I'm getting all of those benefits until I wash it out, which is awesome. So I wish you guys could feel this, because that's really where the difference is, but you can see how much easier my hand just runs through that. I used about 3 sprays on each side. I do need to put a little bit more here on the back. You can see it's a brand new bottle, and I'm not using a ton of it, and I'd actually recommend to start off lighter and then work your way if you feel like, oh, I do need some more, like that. So the other thing that I love about this bond builder, so it's gonna help with shine, it's gonna help with your heat protectant, it's gonna make it feel smoother, but I don't have to blow dry this if I don't want. So there are bond builders that are activated by heat. This one is one that's not. So it's just gonna go in there. Really the best way to think about this is the stuff they fill the potholes with as you're on your roads. But I actually really have enjoyed this, and we'll show you as it's dry as well. So one thing that's a little bit different in here, it's not recreating the bonds, but it's using those amino acids to put those fibers back in there. Look at this, you guys. So today the only thing that we put in was the Maria Nila Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. So I shampooed twice, conditioned once, and then this bond builder, and we'll see the difference. I do appreciate this too, that it was just really simple, really easy to use. You don't have to do any rocket science. And then if we were going to the lake, we were doing something, I could just leave and this would be staying in there all day. I do have a few things to do today, so I am actually going to go through and blow dry just so you can actually see the finished. But I do have naturally straight hair. It is naturally finer. It feels really good, but it doesn't feel like I put a heavy cream on it. This is something that I would recommend to my fine haired girls, especially those that we bleach or we highlight. This would be a good, easy product that doesn't add much to their day and actually feels really awesome. As I'm going through here, I do have, my hair is pretty dry right now, so I am working some of this through. But this is just with the product in, and we'll blow dry. So the bond builder has a heat protectant in, which I love. So one spray, you can go in, wash your hair, you've got some leave-in protection, and you've got heat protection, which I love. You shouldn't be hitting your hair with a lot of heat without heat protectant, it screws up your color a little and it does ruin your hair. So the other thing I'm using today is the Gamma Professional. I love this in my salon. It's good. I know their third series is coming out. I'm super excited for it. But I also spoke with their rep, and they have an at-home version that is a better price point, and that this is the one I travel with. It's super quiet, super light. If you're a stylist, those things are awesome. So you could probably still hear me with this hair dryer here. And I'm just gonna go through, blow dry my hair like normal. I'm hitting my roots first. And this is one thing that's just a tip. I'm also a trichologist. And your hair doesn't want to be wet all the time, and it's not really that good for your scalp. So even if I was gonna let the rest of this air dry, I will always hit my roots first. And that helps extend my wash days, it helps your scalp health, and is a really healthy thing to do for your scalp. I am really enjoying this leave-in actually, because it doesn't feel gunky. I haven't felt like I've had to wash it off my hands, and I don't feel like it's gumming up my hair either. Sometimes if I've got, with my fine hair, too much can go way, a little can go too far. This one, like I said, I probably used about 6 to 9 spritz in it, and I'm good to go. But okay, you can see as this is drying, it is looking shinier, it feels good. This is one I definitely recommend and would definitely try and suggest to my clients. Again, the only one that I'd say pass on it, you already have really healthy virgin hair and it's not like no damage, your ends don't have that split end feel or they feel dry at the bottom. This isn't gonna do that big of a bang for your butt. But if you do, this feels fantastic. It honestly feels really good. I'm excited to recommend this to my clients because that did what it said it would do, which is awesome, and it feels really light. My hair doesn't smell overwhelmingly like fragrant or scented, which I prefer. I just want it to smell just normal and clean. You can see all those that this has filled it in. Almost makes it look longer and shinier without anything else on there. So that is your bond builder. It is time for a haircut. So this isn't gonna seal all your ends. This doesn't replace getting a haircut. This isn't gonna replace over bleaching your hair. But if you do have some highlights in there, you use a lot of heat styling and you're finer, this would be a perfect thing to add to your daily routine if you don't have a spray or something that you're putting in there before you blow dry, or even if you're just air drying, it would have been perfectly okay. I don't always just recommend all Maria Nila, but actually this was the one I sent, and that volume honestly is one of my favorite volume shampoos and what I use in my shower. I do have some ends that are a little bit dry there. We're getting them cut. So today I am just gonna grab one more thing, and it's through Maria Nila as well. It is their argan oil, and I'm just gonna pull a little bit through my ends. It does have some silicone, which I like, and it is an underrated ingredient in some of my oils. So our finer hair that needs more slip, I love that it has a silicone in there. Doesn't weigh my hair down, doesn't gunk it up. Let me grab it and show you. So this is their argan oil. They have a shampoo. Their soft line is full of this argan, but they have a smaller bottle of this too, but it's been great. So I'll just take one pump here, just enough there, and then I'm just gonna run it through my fingers and run it through a little bit of these ends that are gonna be gone in 3 days. But honestly, give it a try. Again, the big things that I would hit, especially if you are a fine haired girl that's got some highlights and is dealing with a little bit of rough ends, the Bond Builder is one that I would totally add. Go through, get a decent shampoo, dry the way that we showed you just by pat drying that. That's gonna make your hair healthier and shinier and be able to let it grow too. And then going through, starting combing up at the bottom. But no, smells good, feels good, and I'm good to run the rest of my errands.